Welcome back to KITV's Vote 2012 election coverage.
Well, the night is very young, but apparently some races here in Texas are already sewn up. We have received word that Paul Sadler, the Democrat in the U.S. Senate seat, will be conceding the race at the top of the hour.
That's just a few minutes from now. He's up against Republican Ted Cruz, a political newcomer and Tea Party favorite, who is heavily favored to win. This is to replace a seat held by longtime U.S. Senator Bailey Hutchison, who's held that job for 19 years. You see the numbers on your screen right now. Ted Cruz with 57% of the vote with 57% of the vote, and Sadler with 40%. Still, like Judy said, night is still young with 1% in only right now, but Cruz winning handily right now.
Considering no Democrats won statewide election almost 20 years, so that's no big surprise. We want to go now to KITV's Betty Cross at the Driscoll, where Paul Sadler's watching those returns along with some other Travis County Democrats. No big surprise there, Betty.
No big surprise. And right now, Paul Sadler's supporters are slowly making their way into the Driscoll ballroom. They are expecting to hear from their candidate really at any moment now. He had said that he thought he might give his speech, which many expect to be a concession speech, right around 8 o'clock, certainly before 8:30. We had heard that Ted Cruz, of course, his Republican opponent in Houston, might be ready to make his victory speech around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And as political courtesy always goes, the person who loses the race always gets the opportunity to speak first. And so we are expecting really at any moment perhaps for Paul Sadler to come in. But interestingly enough, when I talked to his campaign director, he told me, votes are slow coming in. Some areas where we think we're the strongest have not come in yet. And we really don't feel good about throwing the towel in until we get official word that really all is lost. So while they certainly feel like they know the way the night is going to go, they maybe just aren't quite ready to throw in the towel. Ron and Judy.
Understandably so. We'll check in with you throughout the evening. Thank you, Betty. Want to have some updates now on the other races we're watching very closely tonight.
Let's see how Texans are voting for president right now, with 1% of the vote in right now. Mitt Romney with 57%, Barack Obama with 41%.
Longtime Austin Representative Lloyd Daugherty trying to hold on to his job in Congress. This is in a newly drawn District 35 that runs down to San Antonio. He's up against a popular former mayor of San Marcos, Susan Narvaez. Right now, he is winning 63% to Republican Narvaez, 34%.
Now to Travis County Commissioner between incumbent Karen Huber and Republican Gerald Daugherty. Daugherty wants his old job back. This is basically a rematch of the 2008 contest for that seat. Right now, Daugherty is leading with 50%, Huber, the incumbent, with 46%.
Voters are deciding whether a medical school, teaching hospital, and expanded care for low-income patients will happen in Travis County. If approved, it would mean about a 5-cent tax hike. So we want to see how that proposition is doing. Right now, it is winning 54% to 46%. This is with only 1%. This is probably early voting tally, so we don't really have a good hand on how that race is going so far.
And then let's take a look at what's happening in the city of Austin, what voters there are doing. Propositions 3 and 4, getting rid of the 7 citywide positions, the way that's been done for so many years on the council, and form council districts. Prop 3 would mean 10 district seats. The mayor would still be selected citywide. Right now, that is winning handily, 59% for those in favor, 49% against. Proposition 4, 51% yes, 49% no.
We'll be back in half an hour with more election results, and you can always get them on KITV.com.